Hola clase, ¿cómo están? Today we're going to talk about 7 of the most highly recommended tips from Spanish in Atlanta to get you started on learning a little bit of Espanol on your own, or to just enhance what you're doing right now to learn Spanish, whether that's here with us in Spanish in Atlanta or if it's at home, wherever it is that you live. Tip number 1, listen to Spanish podcasts. A lot of us have cell phones and tablets, so take advantage of these devices. You can download free podcasts. When you find a podcast, there are 2 things you need to do. First thing is make sure that the podcast you pick talks about things that matter to you most, things you enjoy, things you love talking about. What's going to happen is eventually you're going to start picking up on those buzzwords and keywords that relate to whatever category or topic it is that you love talking about, whatever the topic is that is being discussed in the podcast. So be smart about what you download. Listen to it when you're driving to and from work, when you're jogging, exercising, maybe you're doing the laundry. It's a great opportunity to just listen. Don't force yourself to understand what's being discussed. Just listen to Spanish. Eventually, you're going to be able to pick up on a lot, especially if you're taking lessons. The more vocabulary and verbs that you learn, the more you're going to be able to comprehend what's being discussed. But don't throw away your common sense. A lot of times you're going to be able to pick up here and there what's being discussed. Get the gist of it all. This is a wonderful tool that will help develop your auditory comprehension, and if done right, will help you be able to learn a few vocabulary words. Tip number 2. Get a picture dictionary. I love this book. It is the bomb. What I love about it most is that, as the picture or as the title suggests, it's a picture dictionary. So if you clearly look here, you know what this is. Right here is the actual Spanish word for it. That's awesome. The English word is also down here. Don't focus on that because the picture itself is telling you what the word means. It's important to not use Inglés as much as possible, or if you don't speak English, you speak another native language, don't use your native language to learn what the Spanish words means. Inglés is a beautiful language. It's just not the best tool to use in order to learn another language. So that's why I'm picky about that. As much as possible, try to use images, sounds, multi-sensory learning. So you can get this online. Don't worry, I'm going to put the name of this book down here at the bottom of this video. If you click on description, the tips will be there, and also the suggestions, the websites, and the books that I will recommend in this video. All right, tip number 3, text-to-speech. Text-to-speech is a wonderful feature. I love it. It's available on most cell phones, tablets, desktops, and laptops. It's a free feature that comes installed in most of these devices. The reason why it's fabulous is because you can make your computer read back to you what you're actually looking at online. If it's an email, ebook, or article online, you can highlight the text and then the computer will read it back to you. That's awesome. That is wonderful because it fixes pronunciation issues. You can actually read with the computer, and then you'll be able to see the words as the computer reads it. So eventually your brain's gonna scan and it's gonna create an audio file. When it sees a word, it's gonna remember what it sounds like, and then henceforth, it'll be easier for you to be able to read it on your own when it's time for you to read. So it's a wonderful feature. I'm gonna have a video on how to use text-to-speech really soon. Bueno, listo. If you have a geeky friend, bam, call that friend and say, hola, ¿cómo está? Can you help me out here? I'm sure they'll be happy to. Oh, by the way, you can download multiple voices. I love Angelica's voice. It's very yummy. It's very soothing, easy to follow, and melodious. But you should pick the voice that speaks to you best, the one you like, the one that's easier for you to listen to. Bueno, next tip, visit a nursing home. Google or use any search engine that you want. Put in senior centers or nursing homes. Find out what's in your area. Put your zip code. And once you find a few listings, just call the place up. Talk to the manager, talk to the director, say, hey, I would love to visit some of your seniors. May I please visit some of your Spanish speaking seniors? This is phenomenal. It's one of my favorite tips because you're doing a lot here. You're going to be talking to someone that's going to be patient, that's going to be happy that you're there, that's going to enjoy your company, and that's going to be extra forgiving. And you're going to make an awesome friend. A lot of our seniors, you know, they don't always get, I don't know, I hope it's not a lot of them, but I know that there are some out there that don't have family, that are lonely, and they're in these nursing homes and senior centers, and they want friends, they need friends, they deserve them. So it's an opportunity for you to do something beautiful, to make a great friend, and to practice your Spanish. Bam, really love this tip. Once you find a buddy, whether that's in the classes that you go to, if you come here to Spanish in Atlanta, don't worry. I can pair you up with partners, and I'm going to put a section on my Facebook page where you can actually pick different people that want a partner to just talk to every day for 5-10 minutes. So if you don't come here, don't worry. You can do this on your own as well. When you find a partner, you can use FaceTime or you can use Google Hangouts. That way you don't have to meet them in person. If you're a busy person, you don't have time to be driving up to a restaurant or public place, then that's fine. Use the technology that we have nowadays. You can video conference for free. Google Hangout is similar to Facebook. You have a circle of friends, and then you can video conference for free on Google Hangouts. That's why I like it very much. It's something that you can do every day for 5 minutes, or you can do it once or twice a week for half an hour, whatever. I think it's better to do 5 minutes every so often, maybe 2-3 times, 4 times a week, because it's short and sweet, and you get a little bit of Spanish going every day. You can also go to meetup.com. This place is great for finding groups that have things in common. Put your zip code in there and then put in Spanish groups. And this website will look for Spanish groups in your area. That way you can meet up with a group of people that are just like you, that actually want to go and practice Spanish. You can swap, exchange information, teach each other, network, make good friends, all of these things. You're going to be able to multitask all these great things. Some of these groups charge like $1 or $2 for membership, but a lot of them are free. Just try it out and see what happens. Next tip, use reliable sources online. So for example, SpanishDict.com. This website is cool because it has a lot of stuff you can use. You'll just have to browse through. But what I love most about it is that it has quizzes, and it actually tells you if you're getting the answers right or not. That's important. If you're doing something and you don't even know if you're doing it right or not, then that's a big problem because you won't be able to fix it on your own. StudySpanish.com is another very good website. I like it because most of the time it's reliable, as SpanishDict.com is. And also it has lessons, it has examples, it has a wealth of information on there that I'm sure you will find very beneficial. And of course, hey, SpanishinAtlanta.com. We don't have a lot of videos, but we have a good number of videos that a lot of beginners can use. We have lessons, and we have tests and quizzes you can take with an answer key at the end. So take advantage of these free tools. We're in the process of making many videos, so that way you have a library of videos you can go to anytime you need. For now, you can go there and click on free Spanish lessons, and then from there you can pick and choose what you want to listen to, what you want to learn. We have a vocabulary, Spanish numbers, etc. The next tip, a lot of us have DVDs at home, so you know what? A lot of these DVDs have Spanish audio on the back. Take advantage of that. Watch your favorite movie, but watch it with Spanish audio. I'm not too crazy about the whole subtitle thing for lots of reasons, but it's okay. So if you have no other choice, use the subtitle. But it's better if you do use the Spanish audio. Now, don't expect to know everything that's happening. That's why I want you to watch a movie you've already seen, so you're not distracted by the movie itself, but you're focusing on what the words are being used in those scenes of a movie you've already seen. If you have Netflix, you can always browse under their movie categories and just select international. I've seen a lot of Spanish movies there. Pick and choose which ones you like best and just listen to it. Don't force yourself to understand what everything means. It'll come with time. These are just a few tips. There are a lot more. Use common sense and pick what works best for you. All right? Listo, clase. Hasta la próxima. Adiós.